The wheel seam combination is running absolutely rampant in online head-to-head right now. But in today's video, I'm going to show you an inconspicuous way that you guys can run this combination for quick one-play scores against the cover 3 defense. What is up, guys? Zane from the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about a meta one-play touchdown formula that a lot of players are currently running against the cover 3 defense. Now, this is part of why cover 3 and in general zone coverage is pretty broken in Madden 22. Like I've been saying on the last few uploads here on the channel, I don't anticipate that it's going to stay this way for a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what to kind of look out for here and also show you guys how you can run this yourself. But we're going to be in the New Orleans Saints offense here in the gun tight offset tight end, although you're going to be able to find plays that are very similar to the one I'm going to show you here. So we're going to go ahead and call the play known as mesh spot. And mesh spot is a play that has a running back wheel. And what we want is the running back to the short side of the field on this play. And this is going to work against your cover 3 style defenses. Now, I'm also going to break this down against your other zones like cover 2, cover 4, and also show this to you as a man beating play because I think that this play in general can be a solid base play. Now, before we get into the setup, please do me a quick favor. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the daily uploads here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. So here we are on the practice field, and I've got the mesh spot play set up here with the running back to the short side of the field. On defense, we are going to be in the nickel 3-3-5 wide because that is the most popular defensive meta that is in the community right now. Now, most players right now are actually base aligning and pressing their coverage in the competitive realm. They're doing this against compression-based sets because a lot of the corner routes that you typically see from compression need to have some sort of base align and pressed outside 4th or 3rd on the field in order to react to it. Now, the problem with cover 3 right now is that if you have a wheel route, whether it be a wide receiver wheel route from compression like verticals, or a running back wheel in this case, and you have a seam running down the field with that, this play actually can be a one-play score for that receiver. Now, I'm going to snap it with this particular route combination on the field, and if the safety that is in the middle third, which is this player right here, Duron Harmon, if he's able to make that play, we'll make an adjustment here in the second rep. But we're going to go ahead and set up the pass protection here. I'm going to go ahead and slide protect, try to make sure that we have a pocket to throw here. And you're going to see here how B is just wide open down the field for the one-play score. Now, Jameis sold us on that throw. He overthrew it a little bit. We probably had a little bit of a pressure inaccurate, but I'm going to go ahead and show that to you again. So against the cover 3 defense, all you really have to worry about is just making sure that you have time to throw this streak. And what ends up happening is the wheel route is going to pull that outside third, and you notice that he squats, and then you're going to have the ability to just chuck this ball down the seam for the one-play score. Now, as I mentioned, Harmon about made that play pretty close. In fact, he about intercepted it. So what we're going to do here in this example is we're going to put him in conflict. So you'll notice here that because there's only one seam route that he had to worry about on this side of the field, he went ahead and just stayed over towards the receiver that was on our streak, kind of played right there. You notice that he almost went and played that corner route until it cut to the outside. So playing off of that tendency, we're going to go ahead and make a small adjustment here. So what we're going to do now against this particular coverage is we're going to make Harmon have to travel to the center of the field a little bit more. And to do this, we're going to run off the coverage on the left side of the field with a streak in addition to our seam that we're running on the short side of the field. So now what we're going to do is in this cover 3 defense, and I'm just going to spy the pass rush here to make sure that we have a little bit of time, is we're going to run the double seam concept. Now, the double seam concept is actually a tactic that teams will use in real life to place a middle third defender in conflict. The problem with this route combo isn't that the safety has no ability to cover both seams. It's actually that the outside third on the short side of the field is the one that's really breaking down this coverage by biting on the wheel route and providing no help to that seam to the inside. So we'll go ahead and run this again here. You're gonna see how that safety then runs to center field, and that just leaves even more room for us to make this throw. Now, if you guys have Josh Allen in Madden Ultimate Team, he's got that set feet lead ability. Obviously, gunslinger quarterbacks will come a little bit later in the year. They're gonna be able to add velocity and have shorter windups on this throw. Really, all you have to do against any cover three is just have a double seam concept and then some sort of wheel route on the short side of the field to make this work. I'll go ahead and do this again, and it's going to be the X receiver here, Harris, that makes Duron Harmon rotate from that backside a little bit more to center field, allowing us to make that throw. And you see how easily we can do that, and he can't really get back to that throw nearly as much. Now, if we didn't have the outside third on this play, dumbing out and playing that running back wheel, this wouldn't be as bad a result. But it is the fact that this guy right here is dropping down the seam with the vertical, and then he turns around and squats because there is that wheel route to Alvin Kamara out of the backfield. And once he gets a step on this guy, that allows us to then throw the ball basically up or up and outside, because we know that this player is not going to be able to recover on this play. And that's why you see so many players right now against cover three throwing streaks down the field. The same thing is happening in the gun bunch formation as well. So we're going to see a lot of that with bunch to the wide side, and you're going to put that outside receiver on a streak in the play verticals, and the tight end wheel is going to cause that outside third to dumb out. That's why you're seeing all those lobs down the field in competitive Madden. Now, we've talked about the competitive Madden version of this, the bunch verticals or the bunch offset verticals halfback under meta on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. In the first 2 weeks of the year, we've already put up well over 30 videos focusing on the competitive meta or the most effective tactics available that are being used by pro players on the MCS circuit. And we're focusing on not only how and why they work, but most importantly, how you guys can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. So make sure you guys go check out gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website, but you guys can also sign up and save 2 months off of a full year's membership if you want to lock in for $99.95. And that also includes access, both membership tiers, $9.95 or the yearly, can get access to our Discord channel where you guys can interact with other Gridiron Game Plans members and ask questions of the Gridiron staff about vault updates, about the game plans that'll be coming out, and also have access to exclusive lab sessions that we'll be doing during the NFL season to keep you guys on top of the meta and have Q&A sessions with you guys along the way. So you guys, that is going to be today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I do want to, before we end this off, kind of show this from a schematic standpoint. So if you guys were just looking for the cover three beater, we're done with that portion of the video. But I do want to make sure that I have you guys understanding that this also is a great play against cover two with this double seam concept, because you have the ability to hit your corner route against cover two. So obviously, you know, you can throw that ball out towards the sideline against that coverage. Obviously against cover two as well, you're going to have the running back on the wheel route. This running back wheel route is going to be something that you could throw in behind the cloud flat potentially if he gets a step. And of course, the other coverage that you're going to be facing is going to be the cover four. Now, if you're facing any type of cover four defense, with this particular style of coverage, my recommendation would be with that outside streak that we have on the corner route side to try to motion that streak outside. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here in this example as we choose the play mesh spot. If you put the two streaks on the field together, this won't beat cover four for a one play score. But if you motion Harris to the outside, this will allow you to then throw the route to Mike Thomas out over the top and towards the sideline there for that toe tap grab. So just motioning that streak out will pull the outside sideline quarter deep down the field, and you can pick up pretty big chunk yardage off of that. Again, I'll show that to you here. You can put him on a streak or a fade. And with this, I would honestly just probably run a drive concept to give you a high-low with a drag and an in route over the middle. But provided we don't get rushed here, you're going to be able to throw this ball to Thomas as he cuts to the sideline on that. So this play isn't just a cover three beater. It can also be used to beat cover two and cover four. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.